Hi, I'm Mimi. Thank you so much for being here and joining me on the mat. Today's class is a blend of Pilates and yoga. Strengthening the core through Pilates will help you to find better alignment in yoga, and awareness gained in yoga will enhance the Pilates practices. So whenever you are ready, grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start on hands and knees with your shoulders directly over your wrists and hips over your knees. On your inhale, roll your shoulders back, arch your spine, look up, and allow your belly to sink. On your exhale, press into the mat, draw your belly towards the spine, and round your back towards the ceiling. Inhale from your tailbone, rolling up your spine into cow pose. And exhale from the tailbone, tuck your pelvis under and curl your spine into cat pose. Just two more. Move with your breath to warm up your spine. Release tension around your shoulders and neck. And gently bring awareness into your body. Last one. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Come back to neutral. On your inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under and lower your right shoulder to the mat. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Your left arm can reach overhead. Rest on your hip or wrap around your back. Whatever feels best for you. Stay here for 3 deep breaths. Inhale to open your chest toward the left. And exhale to feel grounded on the mat. On your next inhale, return your left hand to the mat. Press into the floor and come back to center. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath your right arm. Lowering your left shoulder to the mat, your right arm can reach overhead. Rest on your hip or wrap around your back to go deeper. Take 3 deep breaths here. We have some twisting work in this class, so this gentle twist will help prepare your body. On your next inhale, release your right arm, place it back on the mat, and carefully return to all fours. Now tuck your toes under. On your exhale, press into the mat and lift your knees just off the ground. Inhale, lower them back down. Again, exhale to lift. Inhale to tap them down. 3 more. As you lift your knees, engage your core to maintain a long, strong spine. Feel your core warming up. Keep your neck in line with your spine. Last one. Good. From here, stay mindful of the core connection you've found. We will extend the right arm and left leg out, then return them to the mat. Exhale, reach your left arm and right leg out. Inhale, return. 2 more on each side. Draw your navel to find balance. And gently warm up your arms and legs. Deep exhale, lengthen from heel to fingertips. Deep inhale, control each movement. Good. From here, lift both knees and come into a plank. Lift your right leg. Point your toe and pull your knee toward your left elbow, then your right elbow, then extend. Flex your ankle and lower. Lift your left leg, point your toe, knee to opposite elbow, same elbow, extend, flex your ankle and lower. Just 2 more on each side. Lower your knee if needed. Keep a strong straight line from head to heels. Press into the mat. Separate your shoulder blades and keep your shoulders level. Pull, pull, extend, back to plank. Pull, pull, extend. On your exhale, pike your hips up with your heels lifted. Find your length in your spine. Inhale, return to plank. So exhale, pike again, lengthening your spine. Inhale, control, return to plank. Last 4. Feel your arms, shoulders, and the core working. Send your hips up to the sky. Press firmly into the mat with your fingertips spread. Last 2. And 1. Hold the pike. Keep the length in your spine. And gently bring your heels closer to the mat to come into downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Feel a gentle release through your legs. And take a deep breath here. And on your next inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Keep your shoulders and hips square. Pressing firmly through your hands. Point your toe if that feels good. On your exhale, pull your knee to chest. Carefully step your right foot between your hands. Place your left foot firmly on the mat, turning your toes about 45 degrees. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky into Warrior 1. Try to square your hips by gently pulling your right hip back. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. And exhale as you bend deeply into your front knee. Engage your core. On your next inhale, turn your back foot parallel to the mat. Exhale, open your hips and arms to the side, coming into Warrior 2. Keep your front knee stacked over your ankle and engage softly over your front fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, whip your front palm up and reach up overhead. Back hand down your back leg as you lift your chest. Keep bending into your front knee and open your heart. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, bring your front forearm to your thigh. Extend your top arm overhead, reaching through your fingertips. If you'd like, bring your hands down to the floor inside your foot. Feel a long diagonal line from your back foot to your fingertips. And 1 more breath here. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, lift your front arm up and back into reverse triangle. Keep your back leg strong and rooted as you create space along your side body. Exhale, hinge at the front hip and reach forward, then lower your front hand to your shin, ankle, or the floor. Extend your top arm up, triangle. Press firmly through both feet and engage your core. Lengthen through both sides of your waist. Exhale, lower your hands. Soften your front knee as you turn your torso toward the mat and step your back foot a little forward. Turn your back toe slightly in and rise up. Squaring your hips to the front. Hands can come into reverse prayer behind your back, or hold together with extended arms. Inhale as you lengthen, and exhale as you fold over your front leg, keeping your spine long. Hands can rest on the mat if you need to. Breathe into the stretch. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the mat and step your back foot further back, lowering your back knee to the mat. Low lunge. Hands can rest on your front knee or sweep up as you lift your chest. Sink your hips while keeping your core engaged. Stay here for a couple of breaths. I'll turn around so you can see the next move. On your next exhale, bring your hands to heart center and rotate to the right. Place your left arm on your right knee and push gently to deepen the twist. Hold here or tuck your back toes and lift your knee. Open your chest and find length in your spine for deep 3 breaths. On your next inhale, carefully untwist. Plant your front hand down and step your front foot back. And shift into a side plank. Press the floor away. Lift your hips and reach through your top arm. You can lower your left knee if needed. From here, on your exhale, thread your right arm under your left shoulder. Inhale, return to side plank. Exhale, rotate your torso and thread the needle again. Inhale, back up. 3 more. Slightly pike your hips to engage your waist as you rotate. Place firmly through your bottom hand. Last one. Amazing. Lower your bottom knee to the mat. Extending your other leg straight out to the side. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Feeling nice stretch through your obliques. Inhale, slowly rise back to center. Exhale, lower your left hand to the mat and reach your right arm overhead. Feeling a deep stretch along the other side of your body. Take a big inhale and an exhale. On your exhale, lower your right hand and step your left foot back into plank. Hold here. I will meet you in the same pose. On your next exhale, lower your knees. Bend your elbows and lower your body. Slide forward into Cobra. Keep your elbows pointing back and open up your chest. Now tuck your toes and lift your knees into downward facing dog. Draw your belly in. Find length in your spine and legs. Press evenly through both hands. 2 more breaths here. On your inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep your shoulders and hips square. Point your toe and press the mat away. Exhale, bring your left knee into your chest and place it in between your feet. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, grounding down through the feet. Sweep your arms overhead and bend deeply into your front knee, keeping it stuck over your ankle. Square your hips forward, draw your belly in, and lengthen through your spine. Inhale, and exhale, open your hips and arms to the side, coming into Warrior 2. Adjust your back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Keep your front knee placing outward and gaze over your front fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, flip your front palm up and reach it toward the sky. Feel both feet firmly grounded on the mat. And exhale as you reach through your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bring your front forearm to your thigh or lower your hands to the mat inside your foot. Extend your top arm overhead. Engage your core, keeping the underside of your waist lifted. One more breath. On your next inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, lift your front arm up and back into reverse triangle. Reach your fingertips long overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at your front hip, reaching forward and lowering your hand to your shin, ankle, or the floor. Extend your top arm up. Heel leg, gaze toward your fingertips. Press evenly through both feet and elongate your spine. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh and hamstrings. Exhale, lower your hands, pivot your back foot forward. Turn your back toes in. Inhale, carefully rise up, squaring your hips to the front. Bring your hands together behind your back or extend your arms. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward, drawing your navel in. Maintain a long spine from your hips to the crown of your head. Hands can be on the floor. And take a deep breath. Inhale, bend your front knee and shift your back foot farther back, lowering your back knee to the mat. Low lunge. Place your hands to your knee or sweep your arms up, lifting your chest. Sink your hips to feel a nice stretch through your hip flexor. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer, rotate to the left, and place your arm on your thigh. Push against each other to deepen the twist through your spine. Hold here. Or tuck your back toe and lift your knee, engaging your core for a long spine. Beautiful. 3 more breaths. Now, carefully untwist and plant your front hand down. Reach your left arm up and step your front foot back into side plank. Lift your hips, keeping your right shoulder directly above your supporting hand. You can lower your right knee if needed. And from here, lower your left arm and rotate, thread it under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread under. Inhale, reach up. 3 more. Slightly pike your hips to engage your obliques. Strong shoulders. And last one. Amazing. Now lower your bottom knee to the mat, aligning it under your hips, and extend your other leg out. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the left into gate pose. Take deep breath here. Inhale, slowly return to center. Exhale, place your right arm down and reach your left arm overhead. Feel a nice stretch. Beautiful. Now lower your left hand to the mat and step your right leg back into a plank. From here, lower your knees and do 3 count triceps push-ups. Inhale, 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 exhale, push-up. Inhale, 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 exhale, push-up. Last one. This time slide forward into cobra. Inhale. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Catch your breath. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up into 3-leg dog. Bend your knee and open your hips. Nice release in your hip joint. And take a deep breath here. Exhale, extend your leg back up. Then lower it down, bringing your hips into a plank. Second time. Bend your knee or keep it lifted if you'd like. And a push-up. Elbows pointing back. In, and a push-up. And this time, slide forward into cobra. Inhale. And exhale, then push back into downward facing dog. Great. Inhale, reach your left leg up. And bend your knee, open up through your hips. Exhale, extend it again. And lower your leg back to plank. This time, either place your knee down or keep it lifted. Bend your elbows and lower your body, then slide forward into upward facing dog. And push back into downward facing dog. Great work. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Then side out. On your next inhale, lower your hips. This time bend your elbows and slowly come all the way down on the mat. Shuffle down slightly so your head is fully supported on the mat. Legs together in a parallel, squeeze your inner thighs and place your hands underneath your head. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, draw your shoulder blades down and back, lifting your head and chest slightly. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower back down. Again, inhale to lift your shoulders. Exhale to lift a bit more. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower with control. Just 4 more before we add on. Keep your core engaged to avoid arching your back. Last 2. Last one. This time as you lift, extend your arms overhead, then circle them down towards your hips, lifting your chest, and bend your elbows, you lower back onto the mat. So inhale, circle your arms as you lift your chest. Exhale, bend your elbows and lower yourself down. 3 more. Really squeeze your back as you lift and control each movement. And last one. Nice inhale and exhale. Great. Now rest your forehead on your hands. Open your legs and turn your legs outward. From here, lift your left leg long, then lower. Lift your right leg long, then lower. Keep going. Lift your legs as high as you can while engaging your hips and hamstrings. And last 6. Last 4. Pointing through your leg. And 2. Amazing. Now reach your arms overhead. Lift your arms and legs together. Then lower with control. So inhale, lift everything. Exhale, lower everything down. If you feel tension in your lower back, you can lift the opposite arm and leg alternatively. Listen to your body. Beautiful. Now bring your legs together again. Bend your knees and reach your arms back to grab the outside of your ankles. Exhale to prepare. As you inhale, pull your legs back while opening your chest, coming into bow pose. Press your shins back and away from your hands. You can do one side at a time if that feels better for you. And slowly lower yourself down onto the mat. Hands next to your shoulders and push into the mat and rest your hips onto your heels into child's pose as a counter stretch. One more deep breath in and out. When you're ready, carefully push the mat, come onto your hands and knees. From here, lift your knees off the mat, coming into a plank. Then push back into downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. Focus on your breath. Notice the difference between how you felt before and now. We have one more section. So, walk or hop to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees slightly and bring your chest closer to your thighs. Maybe holding your ankles from behind. And from here, slowly and carefully bend your knees and lower your hips onto the mat. Now grab your left knee and roll down onto the mat with control. extending your right leg as you do. Lift your head and shoulders, and switch legs. So right knee into your chest, left leg long, and switch. Exhale, hugging, inhale, switch. Exhale, hugging, inhale, switch. Lower your head if needed. 4 more. Flatten your arms. Now bring your hands behind your head and twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, switch. Exhale, twist. Inhale, switch. Keep your pelvis level. Last 6. Shoulders lifted. 4. 2. Now hug your knees into your chest. Guess what? We have one more move. Inhale, reach your arms and legs long. Then circle your arms, knees into your chest. So inhale, reach. And exhale, circle it out. Just 3 more. Keep your back in contact with the mat. Strong core. Just 2. You're almost there. Last one. So good. Rest your head, hug your knees in, and rock side to side. Lower your feet under your knees, hands long by your side. And on your exhale, lift your hips coming into a bridge position. If comfortable, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And breathe here. Lengthen your hip flexor. And slowly lower back down with control. Now bend your right knee. Place your right ankle over your left thigh. Grab your left thigh and pull it toward your chest for a nice glute release. Gently rock side to side if that feels good. And release. Now shift your hips to the right. Hold your right knee and lower your legs to your left for a spinal twist. Gaze over your right shoulder, extend your right arm long or bend your elbows. Breathe into the twist. And gently return to center. And switch sides. Bend your left knee, placing it over your right thigh. Catch your right thigh and pull it towards your chest for a gentle hip release. Enjoy the stretch. Now release from the pose. Shift your hips to the left and lower your crossed legs to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Arms can be long or bent. And melting into the spinal twist. Now carefully return to center. Now grab both knees and circle them out 3 times in one direction. Then 3 times in the other direction. Now bring your knees closer to your armpit. Grab the outside of your feet. And now open your hips into happy baby pose. Keep your tailbone on the mat and gently rock side to side. If your shoulders lift, feel free to grab your ankles or shins instead. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. When you're ready, gently release and rest your legs and arms on the mat. Legs and arms open. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And relax your legs, hips, back, arms, shoulders, head, and forehead. Melting into the mat, Savasana. Allow your body and the mind to observe the benefits of your practice. When you're ready, start to move your fingertips. Then circle your ankles and wrists. Bend your knees and rock side to side gently. And roll onto one side. Place into the mat to come up to a cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes closed, your shoulders relaxed, and use this moment to recognize your effort. Thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. I appreciate you so much for sharing this space, time, and energy with me. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, lower your hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking this class. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you are stronger and more beautiful than you think. Thank you so much for taking care of yourself. And have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.